Hello, everyone. A very good afternoon and welcome to Fun Friday. Oh, it's so good to be here, sitting in front of you all, looking forward to a great programme with lots and lots of fun music and a couple of special surprises from some special guests. Some home choristers themselves will be performing today. But before we get started, of course, I have to do my sound checks. I also need to just let you know, those of you that weren't aware, I underwent, that's the proper word, I endured a fairly robust dental procedure yesterday. All fine, all went well, but I do have a couple of stitches in this gum, so you can probably see I'm a part hamster today. Okay, on this side, bearded conductor, this side, hamster. Well, it is Fun Friday, and I'm sure you'll all be really sympathetic and won't fill the comments with lots and lots of hamster emojis. And that's exactly what's about to happen. So whilst you do that and you entertain yourselves by mocking me, I'm just going to just double check that the sound's working. I'm so looking forward to learning Ain't Misbehavin' today. In case everyone was wondering, let me show you the title card. Who's that? Who is that? It is, of course, the great Fats Waller, an incredible musician who really was a pioneer in early jazz and particularly ragtime. His mastery of what's called stride bass, which is where you do this. So you play a low note right down and then you play chords. I'm holding my hand up here to show it's all done with the one hand. It's a hard technique to do, and he was just incredible at it. His hands were just a blur. Very rarely made any mistakes. He was superb. So more on him later on. Let me just check. I've got lots and lots of files to check today. So I'm going to just press a couple of buttons. You're going to hear a little bit of Norb. Take it away, Norb.
Sankta Lucia.
Okay, we're going to have Norb singing Sankta Lucia for us later on. We need me old bamboo. Lovely. We've got Lady Marjory. I've put that in as a late substitution today. I shall explain why as we go. But many of you will have been learning Carmina Burana with me over the last couple of weeks of Choir of the Earth, not to mention those people I saw in Manchester. And for some reason, people just keep talking to me about Lady Marjory. I had someone kind of shoved their phone in my ear the other day just to play me the fact they got Lady Marjory on their phone. So I think it's long overdue. We also have a lovely submission from Leslie, which I'm just going to check is working. Just check you can hear this.
White coral bells upon a slender stalk, lilies of the valley deck my garden.
Yeah, looks good to me. That's great. I shall explain all of that later on. And of course, I shall play the piano live for Ain't Misbehavin' because it's that kind of song. I just need to check if I have the magnificent acoustic of Patchway Cathedral. I do. Marvellous. Dorothy's had... hang on, what's the right key? In her head from Carmina Burana. So I'm sorry to hear that, Dorothy, and I'd hate for it to get thoroughly stuck in your head by perhaps singing it again. Sorry, Dorothy, I'd hate to trigger that file playing in your head, so I'll do everything I can to not make you think of Ecce Gratum. Forgive me my trolling. It is Fun Friday after all. And the pain medication is particularly good. Let me welcome all of you. Of course, we've got many, many people, hundreds of people, watch Home Choir after we record live. And you're all so very, very welcome. And I do hope you enjoy the silliness today because we've got some great songs and some jazzy numbers to look forward to. Sunday is coming up, of course, with a change to the programme. I shall explain why I've updated the programme shortly. But as I say, those of you watching later on, thank you for being here. Thank you in advance for those of you who are going to leave comments underneath the videos, who give us a thumbs up. Thank you to everyone who isn't yet subscribed, who's going to subscribe during this broadcast. You are all absolute superstars, and thank you for all of the support. We are very, very close, folks, to 3,500 subscribers. So if you can be one of the people that helps us get to 3,500, I would be immensely grateful. So there's that. And welcome everyone who is, of course, watching live, but not necessarily in the live chat. A very good morning to Helene and to Bill and to Val in California. Hope you're all well out there. Hope you're keeping warm. Hope the snow isn't falling too heavily. I mean, I never thought I'd say that, but there we are. Hello to Sue and Tony and to Sally and Annie and Maureen. Hello to Anne and Nikki and to Charlotte and Linda. Hello to Katie and Val in Thornbury and to all of you. And then hello everyone over here. How lovely to see you all. Let me see who is with us today in the live chat. Pop out my list and let's see. Fabulous. So, good afternoon, all of you. Hello, Alison. Not too long till your special day, Alison. Sunday, I believe. We shall make sure we sing happy birthday loudly and raucously for you on Sunday. Hello, Angela. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Carol. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Christine. Hello, Christine. I'm sure Christine will be along in a minute, but lovely to see you both and hope your respective partners are very well. Hello, Colette. Hello, Dorothy. Hello, Barbara, who's just commented. Hello, Emma. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Gaynor. Hello, Jill. Hello, Glennis. Hello, Gina watching later. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Jane. Hello, Jane. Hello, Jill. Hello, Kit Kat. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Lindy. Hello, Hilary as well. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Good afternoon, Mary. Hello, Michael. Hello, Mike. Hello to Nicola. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Sarah. And do say hello to Seamus for me. Okay, I did see his comment yesterday. Hello to Susanna. Hello, Terry. And to Valda. And to all of you, a very, very good afternoon. And hope you enjoy Home Choir today. A mixture of jazzy numbers, as I say, me old Bamboo and Ain't Misbehavin'. I mean, two really good songs. And then in the middle of that, we've got the Ballad of Lady Marjory and Sir Marmaduke. And then either side of that, a couple of very sweet little songs. First of which is Sankta Lucia, which you all know, in a new version. And then a very special piece called White Coral Bells, which was sent to me by our very own Leslie from Chicago. And I'm just looking forward to sharing the whole thing with you because it's delightful. And I really am sometimes a bit of an idiot for taking on far too much. And people we watch you say, how can you have time for this? When it gets to sharing the Leslie's piece with you all, I do have an optional project for some of you to take part in. But more on that in a minute. We're going to get started in about 90 seconds time. How is everyone doing? Thank you, Sarah. Hello, Hanu. Good afternoon. Hope all's well with you. I have to say, Hanu, I wish you'd done this instead of the dentist, but he did a good job. He did an okay job. It's all good. So, how's everyone doing? Wonderful. Anna is thanking everyone in the comments for all of your Sing and Send recordings. And yes, absolutely huge thanks to everyone who's already sent us Jerusalem and Mozart's Ave Verum. Absolute superstars you all are. There is still plenty of time if you haven't done it yet, but why not get it out the way? Get it done. I'm going to start the mix probably in a week or two, and of course then add more submissions as they come through. So if you can get it to me earlier rather than later, that just will save me time in the long run. And Anna is also thanking everyone for the hearing surveys. And again, if you are a member of Home Choir and you have some form of hearing loss, or you have someone in your family or your friendship group who does, please point them towards our hearing project. It's all about making sure that Home Choir is completely accessible for everyone, regardless of how their hearing and vision is. So there we go. Let's get started, shall we, everyone? Got lots of fun ahead and some really, really good music to sing. So let's have the C9 chord. So we've got the C, an E, a G, and the D at the top. And if you sing Home Choir for me, we can start the broadcast. Ready? Here we go. And a bit louder, please. Fabulous. Well watched, everyone. I asked for a louder change and you all crescendoed with me beautifully. Thank you very much. And a very good afternoon. Welcome to Home Choir's Fun Friday. We've made it to the end of another week, everyone. And just to remind you, those of you that perhaps might have forgotten, we are about to enter the last week of Home Choir's third year. So a week Sunday is the third anniversary of the founding of this channel, and looking forward enormously to everything that the fourth year of our existence has to offer, with some fantastic performance opportunities and more besides. But for today, it is Fun Friday, and as you can see here, the great Fats Waller is at the keyboard, and we will enjoy Me Old Bamboo in a minute, that great song from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. We'll then sing along with Norb from Frankfurt as he sings Sankta Lucia in Swedish. We will then sing the Ballad of Lady Marjory and Sir Marmaduke, and this is of course a song that I wrote last year as part of our Mobile Madness series, all based on ringtones. This one was based on an Android ringtone sent to me by Alison, and it has become a firm favourite. Now, following that, we're going to sing along with Leslie from Chicago in her rendition of White Coral Bells. I'll teach it to you first, and then we'll all enjoy accompanying her. And then finally, the new song for today, which is why Fats is here, is Ain't Misbehavin', a fantastic song which I've always loved and is by the great man himself. So, looking ahead, this Sunday, everyone, I've decided to change the programme because this website here, the lady organist, is organising and has done for the last couple of years something called Woman Composer Sunday. Now, I mean, sometimes the names of these projects are a bit opaque and you can't tell what they're about. I think it's pretty clear what the point of Woman Composer Sunday is. And so in order for us to continue the excellent work that we on Home Choir are doing to really bring lady composers to a wider audience, we are going to change the programme. And so on Sunday, we're going to sing Praise the Lord, All Ye Nations by Amy Beach. We're going to sing Gran Miracol d'Amore by Maddalena Castellana. We're going to sing Peace White Dove by Melanie Dolinsky. We're going to sing The Angel Rolled the Stone Away in the style of Sister Rosetta Tharpe. And finally, Wade in the Water, as made famous by Eva Cassidy. So all lady composers and arrangers on Sunday, and do join us for a very special Sing Sunday show. And of course, next week, we've got a lovely piece on Monday called Searching for Lambs, which is an English folk song in 5/4. It's a really, really good tune. Vaughan Williams did a version of it, and so our version is going to be a bit more traditional, but a lot of fun. Then we're back to the choral alphabet on Wednesday. We're going to be learning a piece by the composer Farmer, it's John Farmer, and we're going to learn his Benedictus, which is absolutely lovely. And then on Fun Friday, one of the greatest jazz standards ever. It's called Bill Bailey, Won't You Please Come Home? As you can see from the card, if you can make it out, recorded by literally dozens, if not hundreds of different artists in the 20s and 30s. And it's a really good tune. And just a little aside, those of you that have heard of the British comedian Bill Bailey, he took his name, his stage name, from this. His original name is Mark. So there we go. The more you know. Now, of course, all this information, including what I've just been rabbiting on about and more, you can find in our weekly email newsletter. Anna works really hard to make sure it's got everything you need in it, so do please make use of it. All the links, all the scores, and more information. So that's gone out this afternoon. If you want to sign up for it, it doesn't cost you anything. Go to our website, homechoir.org, fill in the form at the top, and you're done. Don't forget to tell us when it's your birthday, because we love to know that, so then we can sing happy birthday for you on your special day, which is what we will do in just a moment when we've warmed up. Can I invite you all please to stand up, plant your feet a shoulder's width apart. Thank you very much indeed. Making sure your knees are not locked. You've got a bit of give in those knees. And if you could start to just relax your shoulders and your neck, everyone, and just roll your head around a bit, please. Thank you. Just rolling the head around. Stretch the muscles out. People are asking in the comments about the video submission for Jerusalem and Ave Verum. That will take place on Wednesday as well. After we've done the choral alphabet, we will have what we are calling Mime and Send. I shall explain more about that on Monday's broadcast, and the details, of course, also in the newsletter. All right, let's do a bit of singing. So we're just going to start. We're going to sing Ya, Ya, Ya with me. Ya, Ya, Ya. Ya, Ya, Ya. Indeed, everybody. And we're going to sing happy birthday to our home chorister who is celebrating today. And there's just one special home chorister celebrating today. It is Rosemary. So happy birthday, Rosemary. We hope you are having a fantastic birthday today. And we're all going to sing happy birthday for you. So everyone, there's your note after 2, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Many happy returns of the day to you, Rosemary. Hope you have a good one. Well, ladies and gentlemen of Home Choir, let's get on with the show, shall we? Let's bring the words up on screen for our first song, and this one, made famous by the great Dick Van Dyke in his role as Professor Caractacus Potts in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Interestingly, not many of you, I presume, know that the film Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was actually written by Ian Fleming. How about that? How about that? Mr. James Bond, also responsible for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I'm not sure he wrote this particular song, though, because the words for this and the music were written by the Sherman Brothers, who are most famous, I think, for their work on the Disney films, in particular Mary Poppins and The Jungle Book. But this is also a cracking film. Just don't... I would always say, just turn off before they get to the bit with the child catcher. That bit always used to worry me. But this one is all about having fun on stage. And me old bamboo is obviously the bamboo cane that you use when you're jumping around and singing vaudeville. And it's in any way naughty. Okay, it's not meant to be naughty at all. And I wish someone had told my grandfather that. Let's sing this song together, everyone, as a way of starting our fun Friday. Here, folks, is me old bamboo. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ho! Here we go! Me old bamboo, me old bamboo. You better never bother with me old bamboo. You can have me out to me bumble shoe, but you better never bother with me old bamboo. A gentleman's got a walking stick, a seaman's got a gaff, and the merry men of Robin Hood, they used a quarterstaff. On the Spanish plains inside their canes they hide their ruddy swords, but we make do with an old bamboo and everyone applauds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, me old bamboo, me old bamboo. You better never bother with me old bamboo. You can have me at me bumper shoe, but you better never bother with me old bamboo. Verse 2, here we go. When punting on the beautiful Thames, you use a sturdy pole to protect their fair complexions. Ladies use a parasol. It's useful in the underbrush to have a hefty spear. Right, but what we do with an old bamboo makes everybody cheer. 1, 2, 3, oh, me old bamboo, me old bamboo. You better never bother with me old bamboo. You can have me hat to me bumper shoe, but you better never bother with me old bamboo. You better never bother with me old bamboo. Don't bother with it. Leave it alone. It's mine. It's my old bamboo. There we go. How'd you get on with that one, ladies and gentlemen? Teeth still firmly attached? I know mine are. Are yours? You better never bother with me. It's a proper tongue twister, that. It's a really, really good sing, though. Hope you enjoyed it. And if it's been years since you watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, it is a good film. It's a really, really good film. Lionel Jeffries, what a superstar. Now then, the first of two very special performances today. And, of course, we are very familiar with the song Sankta Lucia, which we've sung here on the channel, both in Italian and in English. And, well, a couple of years ago, dear Norb, one of our German subscribers, sent me the words for Sankta Lucia, which is the same tune, but this is for the feast of Saint Lucy, of Saint Lucia, in Sweden, which, of course, is a very important festival of light in the middle of winter. And he sent not just the words, but also a pronunciation guide, and he sang it for us. And, well, I just want to play you the pronunciation guide and just listen to the tune. Many of you have already heard this before, but this is what Norb sent me. Thanks, Norb.
Sankta Lucia in Swedish. First. Natten går tunga fjät runt gård och stuva. Kring jord som soln förlät skuggorna ruva. Då i vårt mörka hus stiga med tända ljus Sankta Lucia, Sankta Lucia.
Who's going to sing it for us?
I try to sing it. Natten går tunga fjät runt gård och stuva. Kring jord som sol förlät skuggorna ruva. Då i vårt mörka hus stiga med tända ljus Sankta Lucia, Sankta Lucia.
Beautifully sung, really beautifully sung, and thank you so much, Norb, for singing that in. Now, of course, we wouldn't normally sing this at any other time of year, but in December, but you'll know that I took Norb's wonderful singing and I added a piano part to it, and we sang along with that in December. But I found myself sat at this desk, as I often am, of an evening, and just was looking at it thinking, what if because I love singing with other people. I've been singing on my own, singing with myself for years, forming what I've come to know as, in German, a man corps is known as a Mannenchor. So I've formed the Bennenchor, and we've sung many, many pieces here. But I love singing with you. So I hope you don't mind, Norb. I have gone back and we've put you again with the piano, and I've added the Bennenchor with you. So let's all sing with Norb leading, with my harmonies, and you singing along at home at completely the wrong time of year. Can we all sing with Norb? Here is Sankta Lucia, everyone. Here we go.
Natten guten Abend, Rundgård stuva, kring jord som solförled, skuggorna ruva.
And again.
Natten guten Abend, Rundgård stuva, kring jord som solförled, skuggorna ruva. Då I våtmarkerhus stiger ljus, Sankta Lucia, Sankta Lucia. Då I våtmarkerhus stiger ljus, Sankta Lucia, Sankta Lucia.
Lovely. There we go. So that is a special little version of Sankta Lucia just for Norb, and I do hope that he gets to watch this at some point, and thank you for sending that in. Now, we'll hear more in that style very shortly, but we're going to move on and sing something which, well, emerged from a very, very silly idea. And you all, those of you who are regular members of Home Choir, will be very familiar with the Mobile Madness series. Perhaps you hear these tunes around town all the time, and these particular earworms start playing in your head at particularly odd moments. For me, it's still walking around Bristol Cathedral and hearing the Ballad of Lady Marjory and Sir Marmaduke and not being able to stop singing it. And of course, at the moment, there's a lot of medieval stuff flying around because of Choir of the Earth. And so for all of you who've been talking about Lady Marjory this week, let's sing it. Here it is, the Ballad of Lady Marjory and Sir Marmaduke, and huge thanks again to Alison for sending this particular tune to me. Here we go. Here we go.
One day after tea, Lady Marjorie took a walk into the wood beneath the sky of blue. She bumped into look bold Sir Marmaduke, sitting on a mossy moot and fiddling with his shoe. She glanced his way. He heard her say, "What's the matter, sir? Most peculiar looking you're appearing, sitting on that mossy moot." "Sorry, ladyship, but I've got a bit of stone or pointy shingle at the bottom of my boot." He tried to smile. She was beguiled. "Can I help at all?" Marjorie recalled. Several times she'd helped a friend or cousin with a stone. "That would be most kind," Marmaduke opined, lifting up his foot and carefully reclining prone. He had succumbed. Her time had come. Lady Marjorie, skilled at larceny, grabbed his boot and ran away and left the knight confused. Poor Sir Marmaduke, lonely and rebuked, hobbled home bootless alone and not a bit amused. His heart she knew. After a mile in his shoe, Lady Marjorie stopped and suddenly turned around and strode towards Sir Marmaduke's estate. He hopped out to meet Lady Marjorie. They met and kissed and fell in love together from that date.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Started life as a ringtone on an Android phone. and is now a medieval romantic epic featuring a rather villainous lady in the lead role and a rather soppy, slightly daft knight as the support act. Well, there we are, folks. That's Lady Marjory and Sir Marmaduke. And if you hear that tune out in public, well, then good luck getting it out of your head for the rest of the day. Now, let's move on and have a look at something that's new today. In fact, the next two pieces, the last two in our programme today, are both new. And I really genuinely want to thank Leslie in Chicago for sending me what you're about to see. So this is a video that I received via email. It's very short. And it was to celebrate the coming of spring. I think you sent it to me about a year ago, Leslie. I just want to show it to you first of all before we start learning it. So the song is called White Coral Bells, and this is what Leslie sent me. Here we go.
White coral bells upon a slender stalk, lilies of the valley doth my garden walk. Oh, don't you wish that you could hear them ring? That will happen only when the fairies sing.
Now, I think you'll agree that's a lovely rendition. I think I might have detected a little bit of wind in the background, Leslie. I mean, I'm not sure if Chicago is well known for being windy or anything like that, but beautifully sung despite that, and a beautiful video that went with it. And well, I watched it, I was delighted, I thanked her, and it's been in my head for a while. Just as I did with Norb earlier on, I wanted to sing with Leslie. And so what I thought we'd do is we'll all learn the song now. It is a lovely little round, so once you've learnt it, you can sing it with other people in person. But then you'll have a listen afterwards to the version with Leslie and the Bennon Corps. But first of all, let us proceed by having a look at this song here. Let's go. So the tune goes, white coral bells upon a slender stalk. With me, 2, 3, 4. White coral bells upon a slender stalk. Lovely. Then listen. Okay, quite a meandering little line up here. Lilies of the valley dress my garden walk. Actually, that says dress. Let's have line my garden walk. So, with me. Lilies of the valley light my garden walk. From the top, white coral bells, please, everyone. 3, 4. White coral bells upon a slender stalk. Lilies of the valley light my garden walk. Lovely. Now the good news is, everyone, you've already learnt the music, because the next line goes, oh, don't you wish that you could hear them ring? That will happen only when the fairies sing. Sing that last line with me, everyone. It's such a nice little tune. 2, 3, 4. Oh, don't you wish that you could hear them ring? That will happen only when the fairies sing. So let's take it from the top, everyone. White coral bells upon a slender stalk. And we'll do this a couple of times round. And those of you, once you feel you've got it, try singing it against me. You can see on the score up here a number 1 and a number 2. So if you want to come in at the number 2 point, wait while I sing White Coral Bells, and then you start when I sing Lilies of the Valley, and you'll see it fits together beautifully. Okay, here we go. Let's do it at least twice through. 1, 2, 3, 4. White coral bells upon a slender stalk. Lilies of the valley dress my garden walk. Oh, don't you wish that you can hear them ring? That will happen only when the fairies sing. And again, white coral bells upon a slender stalk. Lilies of the valley dress my garden walk. Oh, don't you wish that you could hear them ring? That will happen only when the fairies sing. Last line, that will happen only when the fairies sing. Isn't that a lovely little tune? And I have to warn you, it's another one, yet another, that we should add to the list of really very, very, very effective earworms. Now, what I'd like us to do is to sing along this time with Leslie. And I didn't sing it in canon, I just harmonised with her beautiful singing. So once again, Leslie, what a great pleasure it was to receive this video from you. And I hope everyone enjoys singing along with Leslie at this pitch here. Here is the full version of White Coral Bells.
White coral bells upon a slender stalk. Lilies of the valley by my garden walk. Oh, don't you wish that you could hear them ring? That will happen only when the fairies sing.
There we are. So thank you so much, Leslie, for sending that in to us. Now, it's only short, but that had so much love and so much inspiration for me. I've decided, very much on my own, so I haven't consulted Anna with this one. Sorry, Anna. And this is a project for me. Okay, don't send anything along these lines to Anna. But if you're sitting out there going, I really like that, I would love it if Ben were to sing with me. Well, if you would like to, and please bear in mind, there's no deadline. There is no sense of urgency to this. If you're going through your life, you think, actually, there's a lovely song I remember from my childhood, or that I always love to sing when I'm busying around the house. It could be anything. Yeah, no restrictions. Don't worry about copyright. If we're doing an arrangement, it's absolutely fine. But I'd love a video of you singing. If I could see your face, if that was all right. If you could video yourself singing, and it could just be 10 seconds. It could be 5 seconds. It could be 30 seconds, but no more than that, please. Send it to me, ben@homechoir.org. No rush, no deadline, no closing date. Just send them to me, and I will work on those. And every now and then, I'll drop a couple of them into a home choir performance, all right? It can be any piece, any style, any genre. Just has to be 30 seconds. I just want your voice, so don't worry about instruments. And just at the bottom, has to be SFW. That means safe for work, okay? So if you have any songs that, I've got plenty of songs my granddad taught me that I can't share here on the channel because I would be banned from YouTube. So please refrain from sending me anything particularly fruity. But otherwise, enjoy yourselves. All right? So that is ben@homechoir.org if you wish to. And I will put those together in the coming weeks and months and share them with you as I receive them. So there we are, folks. Now, let's move on to the last song of the day. And this one, well, this is an absolute stone cold classic. This one is, as I say, by Fat Swallow. It's called Ain't Misbehavin'. Now, as with many of these songs, there is a verse that goes at the start of this that nobody really sings, and even fewer people know. I think we'll just do the famous bit, which is the main chorus here. And for those of you interested, I'm using what's called a lead sheet for this. So I've got the tune, I've got the lyrics, I've got chord symbols, but otherwise I'm just going to improvise a piano accompaniment. Now, this one, no, I hope it was actually in the right key, wouldn't it? That's always a good start. So this one is a swung song. I'm going to sing it for you. It goes like this. No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. So let's learn that together. So the tune goes. So, no one to talk with, 2, 3, 4. No one to talk with, all by myself. And then, no one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. That's a little bit trickier, so listen to it. Sing that with me. No one to walk with. 2, 3, 4. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. And then, ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Sing that for me, everyone. And ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Fantastic. The next bit is the same tune, just with different words. So it is, I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. We go up at the end of that line. So that's the verse, okay? And that actually means we've learnt 3/4 of the song. There is a middle 8 that goes like this. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? Okay, so you've got this sort of rising, slightly James Bond feel. And the music goes. So that's 3 times, and then the last one. So let's sing Like Jack Horner. 2, 3, 4. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere.
then we sing, your kisses are worth waiting for, believe me. So listen to it again, it's kisses. Let's sing that together. Your kisses are worth waiting for. 2, 3, 4. Your kisses are worth waiting for, believe me. And then the last bit is the same as the first two sections. I don't stay out late, nowhere to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the song. And I have to say, it's one of my all-time favourites, as I know they all are. So will you join in with me? And let's think about the great Fat Swallow with his immensely talented hands. Or just one little story about Fat Swallow, and I know I'm going to overrun as a result of this, but one of my favourite stories is he was once kidnapped in the 1920s, genuinely kidnapped at gunpoint, forced into a car, bundled in, drove for a good long while through the night, thought he was going to be executed. You know, this is the time of mobsters and gangsters, but was driven to a speakeasy where he discovered there was a party going on being hosted by Al Capone. Yes, that Al Capone. And he was bundled in, and rather than being executed, was pushed towards the piano, where he realised that he was the entertainment for the night, played and sang all night, and was dropped off outside his house the next morning, absolutely reeking of whiskey, with his pockets full of $100 bills. I just think that's, I've played some interesting gigs before, but I think that would have taken the biscuit. Can you sing in memory of the great Fat Swallow? And if you don't know him, look him up after this broadcast. Here, everyone. Ain't misbehaving. 2, 3, 4. Here we go. No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. I know for certain the one I love, I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for, believe me. I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Back to the beginning, everyone. No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Sweet darling, I know for certain the one I love, I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for, believe me. I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you.
There we are. Now, I'm not sure if Al Capone was able to make the live broadcast, but if you enjoyed that, do please consider hitting the thumbs up, give us that like, do subscribe if you haven't already done so, and there'll be much more wonderful home choirs to look forward to in the coming days. We've got Sing Sunday, where we will be celebrating the wonderful work of women composers, and then next week a lovely, lovely folk song on Monday, back to the choral alphabet on Wednesday, and yet more fun and frolics on Fun Friday. So a great week ahead. I hope you all have a brilliant Friday and a really good weekend. Again, happy birthday to Rosemary. We will celebrate the birthday of Alison and Richard, both of whom celebrating their birthday on Sunday. But in the meantime, do take care. Thank you so much for being here, and all the very best, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.